Ahem. Why yes, Mudita fangirls are a thing, and yes, I was willing to buy an extremely expensive alarm clock from them because just look at it, this thing is absolutely beautiful. The worst part? They had a sale on, so I bought 2 of them. So indeed, in today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Mudita Harmony. Now, I'm not sure what to expect from this because I've never owned an alarm clock this fancy. So I've got to say, I am very excited to get this open. Now, as much as I would like to give one of these away on the channel, this is actually going to my partner. So thank you, hon. I hope that you make good use of this. So we're going to be unboxing this one. Let's go ahead and take a look. So on the box, we've got the Mudita logo, Mudita Harmony, peaceful, friendly, beautiful. Mudita logo again, slogan again. Up here, the alarm clock itself. It is indeed e-ink. I absolutely adore e-ink, so this will be great. And on the back, Mudita Harmony, Minimalist e-ink alarm clock for healthy bedtime habits. So the idea behind this is basically you can get this alarm clock and you won't need your phone in your bedroom, which is a good thing. Because it has been proven that having an electronic device in your room, like a phone, does actually interrupt your sleep. Not only because of the blue light emitted from the screen, but also just the mental presence of having a phone in your room. So getting something like this is definitely helpful, but maybe not something this expensive. This really is an enthusiast device. So if we keep looking around on the box, you can see soothing melodies, acoustic tones, sounds of nature, bedtime reminder, meditation timer. Now that is the biggie for me. Meditation timer. The idea of having an alarm clock with a meditation timer is really cool to me. You can also snooze, pre-wake up chime, power nap timer, background sounds for relaxation, rechargeable battery, e-ink display, Harman speaker. Now apparently the Mudita Pure also has a Harman speaker, but I don't actually think that the speakers in these devices sounds that great. Doesn't really matter for an alarm clock. Maybe this will sound better than the Pure, but let's see, I guess. Has a thermometer, and it will receive software updates, which yes it will. You can connect this to your computer and update it. And it is also open source, so in theory you could make whatever software you want for this thing, which is pretty cool. And in the box you get your Harmony, a USB-C cable and a quick start guide. No power plug, but let's face it, you've probably got hundreds of those lying around already, so, you know, I can understand not wasting the plastic to make them. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. There we go. Mudita, sympathetic joy, the happiness that comes from other people's good fortune and well-being. So I've got to say, so far this is a pretty similar unboxing experience to the Mudita Pure. But I've got to say, wow, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Up at the top here, hello. Thank you for recognizing the importance of intentionally unplugging in order to give your body the time it rests for need. We cannot read that correctly. In order to give your body the rest it needs and choosing our product, Mudita Harmony. It's harder than you think to read text through a viewfinder. By acknowledging the power of restorative sleep, you have taken a step towards establishing healthy sleep habits and experiencing the benefits of waking up rested and refreshed. We truly appreciate being part of your journey. Unplug, unwind, renew, Mudita team. And here is the thing itself. And I've got to say, wow, this thing really does look stunning. Very minimalist device, sure to fit into any minimalist room, so very cool. USB on the back, well, USB-C even. Thank you, Mudita. Let's put this to the side, see what else we've got in the box. So if we open this up, I assume this is instructions and the USB cable. Sure enough, here's the quick start guide. Let's see what we get. Pretty basic stuff, front light button, main button, back button, USB-C, loudspeaker. Gives you some instructions for navigating the menu. Gives you some instructions on how to set an alarm, warranty, safety and use. Yeah, it's not a huge amount here, but it is only an alarm clock. Let's see about the USB-C cable we get. It feels like a nice enough cable. Does it have any Mudita branding on it? Let's have a look. It does. Gotta say, quite a nice looking USB-C cable. Doesn't feel like the toughest thing in the world, but nor does it need to. This thing's really just staying on your bedstand. So now, with all that out of the way, have a look at the product itself. So it's switched off. So let's go ahead and click this thing and turn it on, I guess. And I didn't seem to do anything. Gotta say though, this button at the top does feel pretty nice. So I guess maybe we just press and hold it. You know what? I will be back in a moment once I've got this thing on. Okay, cool. So I've left this thing charging for nearly 3 hours, so let's see what's what. But first, let's do the satisfying bit. Look at that. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Push the power button there, and there you go. You can see that e-ink screen in action. So now it's just going ahead and booting up. Select English for our language. 12-hour time format, and the time is dead on 4 p.m. Let's do 4:01 just to give ourselves a bit of leeway. There we go, time set. And there you go, it's as simple as that really, not much more than that to the setup. So let's go ahead and see what we get on this alarm clock. So there we go, if we push in the center button, we've got alarm, power nap, relaxation, meditation, bedtime, and settings. Let's go ahead and have a look what we can change in the settings first. So we can change the alarm settings. If we go back, we can go to the previous menu. We can go to the bedtime tone. Gotta say the speaker in that sounds pretty good, but I'm not sure if it's coming through on the microphone. Like this one, I think. Let's go ahead and select that. Volume 6, sure. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You can change the time, language, front light settings. See, so you can make it brighter or darker. Cool. You don't want it particularly intense for an alarm clock, I'm going to say, so I'm going to leave it at a solid 2. Let's say that. Leave it to auto, I guess. You can factory reset it, you can turn it off. Cool. So now let's just go ahead and take a quick look at this alarm clock's functions. Under alarm, you've obviously got some alarm functionality. So let's say that we wanted to set an alarm for something like, I don't know, 20 past 6. There we go. And there we go. It's as simple as that. Alarm set. Deep press to activate. So let's go ahead and deep press just to see what happens, I guess. And we've got to go back in. I see. That's very clever. Okay, so essentially you go into the alarm app, deep press, and then it will turn on your alarm. What I'd be interested in knowing is, can you set repeating alarms? Like if I just leave this now, will it go off every day? Well, I'm quite interested to know that. And you can deactivate the alarm by doing the same thing. Cool. Kind of like how that works. If you keep going, there's a power nap function. Don't know if I'd encourage people to power nap, but you certainly can do it. You can configure the length of time that you power nap for. Cool. Then it'll go ahead and time it. So let's go back. I am not a power napper, so I won't be using that feature. Relaxation. Let's see what that is. Let's try Nature's Harmony. Is it doing it? Cannot tell. I see. You've got to press it again and it will automatically turn off. Well, that's quite pleasant. And let's go back to the main menu again. Pretty cool. Meditation. Let's say 15 minutes. Interval chime. Cool. It's very much like the meditation function on the Mudita Pure, so I quite enjoy that. And let's just say we want an interval chime every minute. Put down your Mudita Harmony and wait for the gong. Well, let's go ahead and see what the gong sounds like. Again, very much like the sound that the Mudita Pure makes, but I've got to say, I think this is actually a much better speaker, which I guess you would expect for it being physically larger, but interesting. And there you go, that is the Mudita Harmony. I've got to say, I think I'm going to get quite a lot of use out of this. I do like this little alarm clock. So, with that said, that's it for today's video. Maybe I'll make a full review of this thing at some point, but for now, my first impressions are good. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.